Hello Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Karo and we are going to have a look at the twin flame and soulmate connections around this time. So let's open the portal now. It's the Scorpio full moon time, so the energy is likely to be very revealing. I'm not expecting something light out of these readings. So readings have this psychological depth, and this, I mean, as a Scorpio full moon reveals so many things in our personal lives. It's not going to be different for the connections, for the twin flame and soulmate connections as well. So I would like to now pick some cards from this deck. We will both use Oracle and Tarot cards. Wow, you got the twin flame card. You got the twin flame card, and Aquarius had also this. I'm also throughout the readings with each zodiac sign, I'm also looking for which signs got this card. We have also soulmate card, but you got the twin flame one. So if you are dealing with the Aquarius, they also had this. So just letting you know, for those who may be interested with that. But if the person is not Aquarius, that's also okay. So it can be both relevant with the previous readings or irrelevant, something completely unique to you as well. So all is good. I want to get some tarot cards as well. Wow, you also find the divine masculine. So, okay, this is really, this reading speaks in volumes, I have to say. So, when we look at the counterparts, we see a lot of stress on the masculine part, divine masculine energy in the reading. So this is not something gender specific, but it seems we are going to see here a bit troubles. But for the connection itself, we may really unreveal a lot of psychological depths together. Okay, so I want to start from this tribe card because I haven't got this for a while, and I love how this card is depicted with elephants, because in the whole story of the existence, I think the elephants, I feel elephants has the most this tribe-based relationships. Well, I'm also counting the humans in that, but I think elephants are really animals with grace, who has this like for the who has this like going for the last day of their lives. It's their connections are very strong, and you know, this is really a person also seeking their family, their soul family. So there is lots of soul family energy in your reading. Maybe you and this person are part of the same energetic how do they say, lineage, yes, lineage. And you are really meant to find each other again and again. The story goes in such a fashion that we end up with this abundant card, like a person is leaving the tribe, though we do not hear, we cannot deny the twin flame connection as well. So the connection phase mirroring the Five of Wands, Five of Swords is a big struggle for the masculine part. Though, I mean, this is really a true twin flame connection. They also, I would say there is also this soul circle surrounding the reading. Like a person actually recognizes the other one long before they knew their name. And so maybe one party here is want to start a new cycle. They want to begin again, but they want to again differently, by realizing that this is a twin flame connection that they do not want to push, though maybe always they were always curious who their twin really was. They recognized it, they let them go to find their own path, but knowing that deep down they can always return to that tribe and soul connection. This type of story I'm getting from this. And like one party may say, I mean, if they wanna like start at some point in the future, they may want to try again, but like not from where they left off, because we usually use this term in friendships, right? We say when a friend leaves or when we do not spoke after some time, but when we start to see each other again, we usually go like, you know, let's start from where we left off. But this time it's not like this, because this is a twin flame connection, and I think this is more about like, let's start completely fresh, but from whom we have become. Because as a result of this journey, I think people will find themselves really, really changed. Yeah, I mean, we cannot mistake the type of the bond here, because we have this like sacred mirror, but it mirrors the Five of Wands, so this is a conflict, and it's very intense, it's very activating, and it can be quite unforgettable. And we with the Five of Swords and Five of Wands, I see here this connection has been like a bit, I don't like to use this word, but twin flames here I think triggered each other, you know. They really teach each other, mirror each other their shadow self before they can unite, like saying, you know, you are me, I am you, but we are still learning like how to love each other, and before that how to love ourselves, but not from an egoistical way. Okay, because a lot of people are mistaking self-love with some egoistical inclinations. This is not it. Yeah, I wanted to pick an oracle card to see where this connection may also lead up in the end, and I am seeing engagement right now. However, you need to understand, Virgo, that here there is a person who didn't awaken to this twin flame connection yet. So we can say someone is still asleep. They are still asleep to the full depth of this bond, or maybe just ignoring, but this is okay because they may have go through fear, maybe ego trauma, maybe, you know, even denial sometimes make people like their hearts closed off, or they may avoid this mirror. But one person like feeling a pull, however they don't understand it, so they have to leave. This is a bit leaving the tribe. But I think they have to first discover that divine masculine part before like fully getting engaged with the other. And this is going to take a lot of struggle within themselves. Maybe they try to also start fresh at some part of the world, or in a different physical setup. But how they maybe walked away from the connection was they weren't in peace, and when they left they couldn't find peace. There was hurt, there was maybe avoidance, maybe pride, maybe even betrayal. So I think the problem here can be also a person, for instance, leaving, but they think they have like lost something, they have win something, but actually they have lost. So it was like a fake victory for them, because they were like very controlling, and they won over through what's the demagogy. So one partner, possibly the divine masculine part, may have see this connection of being twin flames as a mirror to their wounds, like their inner wounds has been activated maybe. So it's like their heart and their fears are screaming each other loud, let's say. So the unawakened masculine energy abandoning, they are in pain. This can be also, by the way, our masculine side. Like the person who is watching now this reading, this can be your masculine side as well. I mean, it can literally, of course, it can literally refer to your counterpart, but this can be also your own masculine side. And something here is pain. Okay, something here is in pain. This is the pattern in this reading. And something in them is lost. And sometimes, you know, trying to control what was never meant to be controlled gives so much pain later. So I think the divine masculine in this connection learns very slowly, painfully, but deeply, Virgo. So divine masculine hasn't gone I think he's awakening. He's definitely in fire, but not in peace currently. This is a very interesting connection with the twin flame, because one person really sees the other as their twin flame, but also like their tribe, and this is such a beautiful thing actually. But this is like the truth of the connection, but one person maybe didn't know how to hold that truth without breaking under it. So one person maybe, like in tribes, like fought for the other, maybe sabotaged, and then they hope the other will follow back, but actually deep down inside they got torn. They got torn, losing the other person, losing themselves. They wear their ego on their sleeve. They speak very sharp. And this was the divine masculine part. So divine masculine trying to find first themselves before meeting their counterpart. So this reminds me that kind of love, which sometimes, oh, this is deep, but which burns everything, false, and this is really the false things going down one by one. It's breaking, but until the truth remains, this happens. So this is like also some type of a confession from the divine masculine through your reading, Virgos. So it seems this is gonna take a lot of time. I actually, you know, wanted to get, shall I get one card for this? Just a sec, please. I want to get a oracle card to this as well. I don't want to leave this reading like this, Virgo. I want to get a down-to-earth, very down-to-earth oracle to see if an energy needs to be redirected to a point. Yes, so it's time to retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you will have more clarity about what to do next. This is a beautiful thing because the clarity sometimes comes in that stillness. You got to sit and listen. It's a very private world, very private time at that point. So I hope you and them can take the advantage of it. So this is, it seems, what I have for you, Virgo friends. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I hope you get the necessary insights. If you have a, by the way, a personal question to me, you can always come and find me in my live streams called Karo is answering your tarot question. There we can also have a one-on-one session. If you are first time watching my channel, check the description box below to see how we operate in the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and see you in the next readings. Bye bye.